Sure.
For one thing, she'd know better because in our family we just don't do that kind of stuff.
Right.
So she would be apologizing profusely if she did. But anyway, I've been going all over the area, all over the district. And as I said one night, I said, you know, years ago when I campaigned, we talked about education, jobs, health care, wolves, and it was a huge laundry list of stuff. There was probably 15, 20 things that people really wanted. This year, there's one. Jobs. It's all about jobs. No matter where I go, it's about jobs. And Ron Johnson was talking about starting jobs. Well, so did my husband and I. We started 6 restaurants. We've hired thousands of people. I've interviewed those people. I've hired people. Sadly, once in a while you have to let someone go. But we do know how to create jobs. But my focus right now is not trying to get new businesses. And I know some people are out there campaigning and saying, I'm going to bring jobs. I'm going to bring businesses to town. They don't have a clue. Right now, if somebody has a factory in Arkansas and they want to move north and they're thinking about Wisconsin, every community in the state of Wisconsin is after that business. It's not going to be easy. So politicians just standing up and saying, I know how to do it, I'm going to bring it here. It's not easy. It's really, really difficult. But we're going to do what we can. My focus is to get the jobs, keep the jobs that we have, and get them moving again. Get people back to work. I've helped a lot of people who tried to get on unemployment. They lost their jobs. They call me up. Some are crying, some are just angry. But I had one last Tuesday. She called me and she said, Mary, for 8 days I tried to get into the unemployment office. So she screwed up 1 week of unemployment because it was 8 days. She said, this morning I got through. And they said, the wait is 4 minutes. And she was so excited. A couple minutes later, she got the word, well, sorry, we're full for the day, hung up. So she couldn't get through. So I said, I'm calling my staff, Linda, she will take care of you. By that afternoon, they had already cut her a partial check for those 8 days that she was screwed up on. Doesn't always work so good, but tell everybody you know. If you have a problem, call me. That's what I'm getting paid for, to help you. Not to just sit in Madison and draw a paycheck. That's what my job is, to help. I've been to a lot of homes. I've got a guy in town that does a security class, and he said to me, Mary, do you go to homes? I said, I go to homes. If they can't come to me, I go to their home. He said, what do you sit on? I said, well, it depends upon what home I'm in. He said, you sit on a hard chair. I said, why would I want to sit on a hard chair? He said, because you're going into homes you know nothing about these people. There could be a needle sticking in a couch. And he said, you know, he's talking drugs or whatever, and he said, sit on that chair. So I thought, well, that was a good bit of news after 8 years of sitting on people's sofas and floors and whatever. But anyway, there is one issue I want to talk about, and I think there has been a misunderstanding. You know, sometimes we say things and we get it confused, or people get confused, and it's about education. I have always been for choice schools, and I think some of you know that I have been badgered about that ever since I first started. I firmly believe in choice, so I always vote for choice. And the other side of the aisle doesn't understand the math. If we have kids going to the Milwaukee public schools, it's over $13,000 per student. Choice is about $6,500. It depends on the choice situation. If we take all those kids and force them to go back to Milwaukee Public, do you know how much money the outstate schools are going to lose? About $73 million. The city of Medford alone would lose $171,000 for their schools. I don't want to push putting kids back into the Milwaukee public school system. I personally don't think it's a very good system. The other issue is homeschooling. I had said that some homeschool kids, and maybe I didn't say some, should go back to the public schools. The reason I said that, and I'm sure you all know people who do homeschooling, and some of them are wonderful. I have met parents that are so knowledgeable, they should be in the public school teaching because they're so good at it. But I've also met the parents that should be ashamed of themselves for taking their child out of school to homeschool. I know one personally, her son was so cocky about, I don't have to go to school, my mom's homeschooling me. Well, mom took that attitude for 1 year and she threw him right back in the public schools. So no, I'm not going to be an activist to get rid of any homeschooling or choice. I think we should have a choice. So I hope that clears that up. And if anybody has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. Or do you want to just keep rolling along with people? Or am I the last one?
No, we got 3 more.
Okay. Then does anybody have a question? Okay. Thank you.
Mary.